Hello everyone, welcome back to Dungeon Maker here on the World of Madness server. Now, last time we travelled on an archaeological expedition to try and find ourselves just what the end looks like on this map. So, I have managed to uncover an ancient document by an artist long lost, whose name is shrouded in mystery and greatly depreciated with age. We can find only the scantest few qualities proposed and various acts thereof, but tragically, their true name is lost to time. We know of them only by the presumed pseudonym of Stig, and what they provide is that travel thee beyond the haunted house, follow thee the roads of cobble, and find thee the cobble staircase that doth descend deep into the earth, and ye shall find the portal. So, if we look over there, we can see the Halloween house, the haunted house that has been there, I'm gonna say before I joined the server, so you can take a wild guess on how long that's been here, and, like, I would say at least 2 years, probably more. I don't know if it's even, like, functional at this stage. Let's have a look. I know we did come this way last time, but I don't think we actually came all the way here, so RIP, RIP, I don't think anyone's actually under there. Do not enter. Oh hey, sweet, it is actually still loaded. That's worrying. I'm not going to push that button again, but I might come back later to try. Okay, free diamond, I won't complain. Is there a name on this? No, it's just diamond. Okay, that's fine. Oh joy, thankfully rain. Right. So, we're looking for cobble. The wonderful night. Oh, there's some cobble, so that kind of goes along here. Are we meant to head along that way then, maybe? Let's take a look. I can presume, if it is made out of cobble, that whomever made this trail did not value the end very highly. Or perhaps this was merely a momentary event in the culture's history, and consequently has been long since neglected thereafter. Now, there's a bunch of wheat up here. We still have a rather plentiful supply of fish, so we won't be tampering with the historical archaeological evidence of this. There's light over here, which tells me people went over this way. Fairly obvious, I know. But this lighting is sparse and very sporadic, suggesting they were in a hurry and didn't quite know where they were going, which is entirely typical for both people who are screaming in the midst of their first night and people who are following an ender eye floating through the sky. And oh, hey, hello, it's a bit weirder than that. There's torches over there, but there's no torches over here, which means it's a lighting glitch, which means it's probably an artifact from older versions of the map. Interesting. Is there something interesting over there? Let's have a look. What's this? I can see something which does not fit in with the rest of the terrain around it. What do we see here? I'm not terribly certain what kind of tree wood that is. Oh, that's oak. It's oak next to a lava pit, so that is completely irrelevant to our quest here. Okay. Squid are so much creepier now that they actually have noises. Okay, so we know that it was sort of pointing over the... Whoop, yeah, what? It was sort of directing over here. Could it have gone around the side? Have I run past it? Who knows? Followed the cobblestone... Oh, hello, that's definitely... That is significant. So that is a stairway going down made out of cobble. And there's a ton of torches on top, which means it was built with the intention that others would be able to spot it easily. Ludicrous number of torches. How many are up here? Jeez. Random pair of doors. Okay. Have a door here. I'm going to take a wild guess and say someone accidentally made 3 doors. Okay. Let's get ourselves the sea lanterns, because that way I will know where I have been, because these people, ancient and strange as they were, most certainly did not have the use of sea lanterns for lighting. Okay, chest. No goods in it. This looks like it was a raided dungeon. Oop, can hear an Enderman. That might mean we're getting close, who knows. What do we have down here? Ooh. Oh, hello. Good sign. We have found stronghold blocks. Just block that there so we know where we've been. Okay, seems to have stopped. The trail has ended here, but we haven't actually seen any kind of turn-off indicating... Whoop, hello. We haven't seen any kind of turn-off indicating... Whoop, hello there, hi. Indicating where the... Okay, this might be it. Is this it? I don't know, but it looks like it could potentially maybe be. Got a block there as marker. Okay, and clearly this place has not been heavily explored by sheer virtue of the fact that there are torches in sparse locations. And also, no one's just dug a straight tunnel to the portal, so... I might get lost a little bit here. I might. So I'm just going to keep using the sea lanterns as my basis for navigation. Ooh, potato. See stairs through there. But I think they go to somewhere I've already seen, so let's try looking through here. Yeah, there's usually just paper in these books. Who knows what's lofty, whoa, ho, ho, lofty indeed. What lofty lore has been left and lost within these walls. What stories and tales and myths and legends. I'll never know because you can't actually read books that are in bookcase form. Okay, let's put one there. Just in case this actually leads me somewhere new. It's possible the cobblestone is meant to guide, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's just sort of everywhere. Follow the cobblestone. Okay, that... Whoa! Whew! Okay then. Another piece this way. Has somebody really been leaving a cobblestone trail through this place? Apparently not, because that's a dead end. So does that indicate directions not to go? Or is that just where they left it? Okay, nice job generation. I hear lava. That could mean a number of things. It could mean that, or it could mean I'm hearing the portal. It is a little bit of a toss-up. I will say that once I actually figure out where this portal is, I'm going to mark down the coordinates. I'm just going to dig a tunnel straight to it from that staircase. Because this is a little bit of a... well, a bit of a pain in the dick, as it were. Nope. Okay, so if we can establish it's not that way, let's try this way. That gets us to here. I really wish people would pick up chests that they looted. Okay, there's more that way. Still no sign of where the portal might be, but this is progress, I think. Because it's usually on the lower end of terrain. Where are you? Yeah, bottle. Now, I kind of wish that, like, one of the major distinctions between the end portal and a nether portal is that the end portal has no ambient noise. It's just, it just sort of, like, sits there, silently, judging you. Do I have any? Because I do have sandstone. Of course I have sandstone. Why would I have literally any other block? Of course I have sandstone. So So yeah, you can sort of figure out where a nether portal is by virtue of the noise that it keeps making constantly, forever, for all of time. But you can't do the same with an end portal at all. Oop. See you there. You can't see me. Okay, alright. So we've established that the cobblestone probably means diddly swap. Nonetheless, we are going to persevere, and we're going to find where this portal is. We may have to do it in a manner which completely ignores every single hint of mortal Redmaker inhabitation. But we will find it. Okay, that's where I came up originally. Yes, I know, just got into a circle, that's why I left the sea lantern, so I would know that. This is a very, very circuitous stronghold, I dare say. Possibly the most circuitous stronghold that I've ever encountered. This looks suspiciously cleared out. This looks like people have actually come here for a fair bit. Possibly with some degree of plan. Which I'll admit is an increasingly rare concept here. And there. No meaningful torches around here, though, which suggests that's not it. Let's just run a loop again. Yeah. Phew. Okay, come on. Yeah, it's definitely not that way. I really wish there was more logic to how these things generated. They are literally just meant to be randomized mazes for the most part. That's all they ever aspire to be. Ooh, there's an enderman. There's a torch. And there's one of mine. My torch is more expensive than your torch. Alright. Let's see. I seen down this way? I don't... Oh yeah, I have. Once again, we've gone around in a circle. Yeah. And I'm sure there is somebody watching this video and just screaming. Because I would be exactly that guy. Whoop. Nope, nothing up this way. What about up this way? I don't think strongholds generate below the portal. So I'm pretty sure if we find the bottom part of it, then we should be able to work out where the portal actually is. In truth, the only thing we know for actually certain is that the portal exists. Because if the portal doesn't exist, the stronghold wouldn't generate. Oh boy. Okay, well, fortunately I brought a spare pick, so... I think we're going to have to start digging. Oop. Gonna have to start tunneling. To try and figure out where this is. And ideally to remove a few clear and obvious dead ends. Okay, that is a silverfish block because it cannot be mined at normal speed with a pickaxe. I still feel like there's something down here, but it doesn't seem to be. Why would you put a piece of cobblestone in front of a door like that? Hello, what's this? Hey! We found it! We found it. Next question. It is definitely open. Beds. A snow golem. Now this was an ancient strategy, used sort of before it became infeasible due to climates and such. We are currently in a plains biome, so it will not drop snow. But you can get Endermen to go away if you have snow. And ooh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Well, I shall leave this unperturbed, lest I offend any restless spirits. Now, the fact that this is open tells me that quite probably the old adventurers did indeed venture in here, but I don't know if they actually succeeded in slaying the dragon. So, let's have a quick nom. And make note of our coordinates. We are at 356-19768. Make a screen cap of that just to be safe as well. Okay, and with that, tally-ho! Oh, no, they have not slain the dragon. Or else the dragon has respawned. Yeah, there she is. Hi there. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Okay, yeah, and that is the new end as well. Well, as long as I just never leave this rock, I should be fine. I suppose if all else comes to worse, I've got basically everything here renewable, except maybe the dig and pick. I could kind of do without losing the dig and pick, but here we are. Okay then. Well, what to do? If I jump into the void, I lose everything I'm carrying, which isn't very much, but I'd like to get the diamond at least, and maybe the botanic and the dig and pick. But on the other hand, killing the dragon would allow me to keep everything, but I would deprive this ancient and perhaps still slightly alive civilization of the opportunity to do the same. So, can I at least hit one of those? Higher. Go to the left. There we go, got one. How about that one? Way higher. A little lower. I think I went over that time. Way higher again, apparently. Oh, that's 2. Okay, I only have 10 arrows left, so there's like no way I can take down the dragon unless I do it in martial combat in just unenchanted iron gear, at least 2 parts of which are ready to break. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go and hopefully issue some kind of call to aid, because I feel like I'm going to need it now. If she but so much as blinks in my direction. Yeep. And I shall catch you all as an archaeologist trapped in the end. Next time. Yee. Hello friend, how are you?